Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Come on. Hey.
And they send the slot in motion left. They'll start with the option. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Hey, Cash. Dixie Maverick. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
And a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Tariq Woolen in on the stop. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Feldman will run the screen with Mitchell. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Feldman. And he's got it. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. It off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. In motion right is Watkins.
Brings up 3rd and 2. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Seahawks had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
It's now 3rd down. Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play clock down at 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Feldman. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A give running right is Mitchell. And down to the 36-yard line here. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Right back to Mitchell here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. The gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Feldman. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Back to Walker on first down. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Left wing 19.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And that's the Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from moving out in front. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
But you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Looking to throw. Feldman. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Back-to-back 17 points in a frenzy as they run again, third and long now. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Ready?
A give for Walker running right. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Freeman. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Deputy Ranger.
They go play action here on first down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Third down and 9.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
3. 18 runners. 18 runners.
Back to throw again. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. They were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Draymond Jones. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Johnny Ryan.
Back to throw here. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is going to be 49er football.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll take over after that pretty clutch forced fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
Normally we think about big swings and scores before a half. We think offense, but this time their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
Taken at the 37.
Ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Check man, check man. Trap 50, trap 50. Come back in. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get in the field goal range with a completion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Go Creek.
He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the 49ers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. He's got him in. Complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly good work defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there. And it's happened for just a short game. And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. So definitely want to take care of it and get that first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but first down, actually no gain. On 3rd down, Feldman. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a final play and a Seattle touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score. Always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
But once again, it's Mitchell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. Lost 40 on this third down.
Strategy. Catch the tight ends. Catch the lead. Inside. You just stay on the perimeter.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Feldman. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. They're going to try and throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Seahawks are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and throw for it here. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Try the right side with Mitchell. Try to run inside, but nothing there. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Looking to throw. Feldman. And this one is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. You look at the scoreboard where we are in this game. It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball hands on playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain. Make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. To throw on 3rd down. Feldman. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington.
Let's go.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Another run with Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line stretch. They would like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Feldman. And now here's another interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And they finally get him down as he takes it up to the 44. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Okay, great. Hurt.
Trying the left side with Walker. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. What would he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard.
79 Broncos. Hurry.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the 4th quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they got to get an onside kick. And we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now, backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The onside kick up big. And the 49er hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, a 20-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. It is intercepted at the goal line. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40.
There's some excitement. Right, go for 2. And instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
And a trips rally.
Exactly. And getting back there and making the tackle and not giving them 2-point success.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best. That play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Throwing on first down. Feldman. And he will find his man, Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a 2-point conversion. They're going to keep it on the ground, but he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the fourth. So down a couple scores, only one timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. A pitch comes to Walker. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
10 yards.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They'll try for the first with Walker. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check contact, check contact.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hampton. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
18, 5 years. Check. Warriors 17.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game. Moves to 17. It's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Seahawks, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the calendar change to October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.